Hey folks, Chris again, LouisianaSportsman.com. Down in Lafitte this morning with Captain James Wilson and Captain Lane Zimmer with Captain Phil Robichaux Fishing Charters.
There you go. It'll be close.
I've been having to suffer through about 30 days of Captain James posting on Facebook all these speckled trout he's been catching.
Our fall has just been outstanding. You know, ever since the hurricane came through, they pushed so much bait and it just moved all the fish way, way inside, and we've just been hammering out limits of trout every day. If we catch them today, this will be 31 straight trips that I've had limits of trout on a boat. As long as these trout are biting, I'm gonna be trout fishing. I'll just leave the redfish alone. Another keeper. But it's gonna stay like this. As long as we have a mild winter, we're gonna catch fish like this all the way through the spring. There he is. Nice keeper fish. Oh, you killed me this morning with that. There he is.
Pretty easy to figure out where the fish are right now. All you got to do is look for the diving birds first thing in the morning. The shrimp are caught between the birds on top and the trout underneath. You get you a bait out there under a popping cork, you're going to catch a trout.
About the last 2 or 3 weeks, you know, we've had nothing but as soon as they hit the water, it's been pretty steady. We got a lot of shrimp moving in and actually moving out of the canals in the marsh, and these fish have just been staging right at the mouth of this canal in about 10 feet of water, and just every day there's a few birds diving and you can see what we're catching. You know, no giant fish, just good, you know, school trout, good eating fish. Oh, right in my hands.
Our fastest action of the day took place in a canal between Bay Lures and Brussels Lake.
There it is. Another good one. Oh yeah. Up and in. Why they just annihilating it this morning? Let me come underneath you. That's all right. There you go. Go catch you another one. Or 2 or 3 or 4. Here you go, Lane. I'm right here. Here. You get it? But this is how it's been lately. You hit this
crazy good fishing.
Yeah.
All good keeper size fish.
He's almost 13. Oh yeah.
13.
Two at a time.
Have a good little devil.
Captain Lane makes his own little soft plastic bait called a ghost minnow, and every fish we caught today came on the ghost minnow fished under a popping cork.
Well, we got the Captain Lane's ghost minnow. I mean, it's nothing really fancy. It's just a regular straight tail bait, but it's really, really tough. I mean, we've been fishing here. We got 40-something fish today, and we haven't changed a bait yet. It's just a little bit beat up, but these baits last very, very well, especially with all these speckled trout that we're catching. So when we out here, we got 3 and 4 people in the boat, you know, charter fishing. We need something that's gonna stay on the hook, hold the hook really well, especially when we got trout coming in the boat like this. So that was the main reason for us forming this bait right here, something that's gonna be durable, that you can rely on, that's not gonna fall off your hook after 2 trout.
I don't think he's gonna make the grade.
He might make it, he's close.
That's not the fish that gets me.
There's another one. This one will make it. Pretty speckled trout. Yeah, that's a good one. And look, they eat it too. They don't just hang on to it, they eat it. Look at that, got him a mouth full of shrimp. I like the popping corks with the little brass beads on the bottom. They give that cork a little bit of weight for you to cast into the wind. Also, what I like to do is use a really small jig head. A lot of people use 1/4 ounce jig head. I use 1/16 ounce. Reason I do that, if you ever seen a shrimp jump in the water, or you ever seen them at the marina in the tank, you don't ever see a shrimp rocket to the bottom like you do a 1/4 ounce jig head or any bait like that. A shrimp will jump up and he'll just kind of glide down. That's what I'm looking for with this little light jig head. Combined with that plastic, once you pop it up underneath that cork, it kind of just glides down like that. It's a little bit more natural of a look to the bait, and something that I just look for every time that I'm throwing out there. I want it to look like a shrimp or a minnow that's in the water.
On the phone, catching fish. I'm on the phone catching fish, trying to shoot. Oh, this is a good fish. Let me get. All right. Big trout, nice trout. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Pretty fish. I'll take that all day long. There he is. He might make the show. But for a day that started off fast and furious, we were throwing trout in the boat left and right. Well, it just slowed down next to nothing. We had no tide today. You know, we had to work farm a little bit, but you know, we got 80 plus in the boat, and we're gonna see if we can finish up with a couple more. You know, nothing easy, but it makes the hard days makes you appreciate the easy days. But we're catching fish.
Oh, that's a nice fish.
That was a bad idea.